What is up, YouTube? It's your boy Trev here today, bringing you another Blackout gameplay. In today's video, I have my first ever gun breakdown video where I'll be going over my top 3 favorite assault rifles in Blackout. Now, these are just my opinions on what I think are the best 3 ARs, and you might have a different opinion or preference based on how you play the game. But these are my top 3 in the current state of the game. So let's get started. If you enjoyed the video today, please leave a like, so I know if I should make more of these videos in the future. And as always, subscribe for more. Let's get started. So at number 3, we have the ICR. Use it a ton to start in Blackout. It's so easy to use. It shoots like a laser with very minimal recoil. I would say it's most effective at probably medium range. You compare that 2x scope on it, but I also like to run it with a red dot as well. And it can be used at close range if you do have that red dot on it, but it won't kill as quick as an SMG or shotty. Obviously, I usually like to pair it with a sniper, but if I don't get a sniper, usually I get that to SMG or shotty. I put it at number 3 because I just don't think it kills as quick as number 1 or number 2, but if you can hit your shots, it's a very good, overall, easy to use gun. So coming in at number 2 is the AVR. I would say this is probably my favorite gun to use right now. I use it, every game. If there's a AR on the ground, I'm gonna pick this one up. It's super accurate and what I think is the most consistent, and maybe that's just because I use it all the time, but it definitely is my favorite gun. It's a little harder to use since it is a burst weapon. You have to make sure your shots are on point, and if they are, it's super effective. I would say it's best at medium to long range, but it's also effective at close range if you hit your shots, but it can't be paired with like a red dot or anything, so you do have that little zoom that makes it harder to shoot at close range because you have to burst fire. I would say this gun is best paired with probably an SMG or shotty, just to make up for its lack of close range effectiveness. But I also sometimes pair it with a sniper as well. It just depends on your personal preference and how you're playing. So coming in at number 1 is the SWAT, and I think most of you will agree that this is the best gun in the game right now. It kills incredibly fast at short and medium distances, and I think it can also be used to shoot people at longer ranges if you're good at tap firing, but probably not as effective at long range as the AVR, I would say. It's super easy to use. When fully equipped, I think it's hands down the best gun in the game. I recommend using a red dot on it. Sometimes I equip the hollow or 2x just because it's good at the close to medium ranges. And my recommended loadout right now would probably be the SWAT and a snipe, just to cover all 3 phases since it is so good at medium and close. So I'm just going to go through the list of the other ARs that weren't in my top 3. So at number 4 and number 5, I would probably put the KN or the Rampart. The KN is basically the AK-47, and I would have put this gun probably at 4 in my list of guns just because it's so easy to use. Its recoil is really predictable just because like I said, it shoots like the AK-47, and it has the second highest base damage out of all ARs. So at number 5, I guess I would put the Rampart. It has the highest base damage out of all ARs, so you may wonder why this isn't one of the best, and I think it's due to its slow rate of fire, and I just don't like the recoil very much in it, but I do like using it every once in a while because it is a good gun. And like I said, I would probably use the top 3 over this one. So the other ARs will just go down the list here: the Vapor, Maddox, the Galil, which is actually a zombie's weapon, and the Swordfish. So the Vapor, I really do not like using this gun at all. I think the recoil is really bad, and I just can't seem to hit shots with it. Maddox, I actually don't think the Maddox is too bad as it has a high rate of fire and can actually kill people pretty quick if you're close up, but I don't use it as much as other 5.56 guns because it's not as good at medium to long range. The Galil, I have not used this much at all because I honestly have not seen it very much. When I have used it in past Call of Duties, I think it's been a really good gun, but I haven't used it much in Blackout. If you have, please leave a comment and let me know how it is. So last but not least is the Swordfish. I think this is probably the worst AR. If you shoot it fast enough, it basically is an automatic assault rifle. I just don't think it has the ability of a burst like the ABR, so I tend to stay away from it. So that'll do it for today's video, guys. Make sure you subscribe and stay tuned for more videos like this in the future, and make sure to stay tuned for my next video where I get 16 kills, which is my highest kill gameplay yet. Also, please leave a like if you enjoyed today's video, and hopefully I'll see you guys later.